Some miserable dickhead had commented on my YouTube and said, hey, why don't you show us in real time you trading and no demo and no this? And so, for one, you think I live in a place like this and trade demo? You're dumb. Two, I don't like live trading. I send signals. I've always sent signals. I've been sending signals since 2017. Right? Maybe 2016. Three, I'm about to just do this just because I am going to make you look stupid. And then we'll put your dumbass comment somewhere right here. But hey, man, I don't think you're a dumbass or a dickhead. I just think the way you're thinking is dumb and dickheadish. But yeah, you might be a great guy. That being said, here is yesterday's glorious trade, right? We went up, came back, mitigated something down here. I already made my money for the day, so I'm not greedy, but then we had this huge rally up. So right now, looking at the higher time frame, we just busted through these highs. All right, so we just swept past these highs here. So that's important to understand. And this is our area. This is the low of the day so far. And this is the high of the day so far. I'll change this one to just like a red line. Previous high that got taken out. All right, cool. And then I'm just gonna go to the lower time frame. And then structure wise, bink, 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 bink. So this is where we're at currently. So what am I gonna do? I'm either gonna wait for this to get taken out or this to get taken out. And if we continue structure, then I'm gonna wait. If we break structure, I'm gonna sell, and my overall TP will be here, and then I'll just start TPing at these other lows, and then that's what we'll do. And if we break upside, then I'm just gonna wait and watch, or maybe we catch a pullback, get an entry. If we break structure, that's what I'd like to see, but we're gonna wait till market opens. So now we wait. Got about 8 minutes. Okay, guys, market opens in 15 seconds. Now we gotta fucking sit here on this camera being bored because somebody thinks the world is fake. Which, you know, actually, I don't blame you, bro, because 90% of these guys, they're just fake douchebags anyway. All right, we're getting a little pump going, right? A little pumpy pump. Pump for me, baby. All right, man, now we just gotta sit here and just around for a while until we find a trade. Not that much motion today. Let's see. Sometimes this first move is kind of like a fake out, so I want to just wait and be patient. All right, well, we've broken structure. Let's see. Let me go into the chat real quick. I have not taken this yet. I'm not executing nothing. I'm still just waiting. I have not taken nothing. I have not entered in on nothing. I have not executed nothing. I am waiting. It's what I'd like to see, because we've technically just broken that structure, but I will wait. Still haven't taken nothing. Just waiting and watching. See how this candle closes. I would like to sell, but I'm waiting. Even though we had that break of structure, I'm waiting to see if we can hold below the highs. All right, we're gonna go and sell. Sell nice. All right, nice. We're in on the sells. All right, boom. Just got in. All right, let's see what happens. All right, let me put the stop in real quick. So nice. Put TP1. Hold on, pull up the chart on my broker feed. 1 minute. put TP1. 25.90. TP1. TP1 is 25. Cool. TP1 just hit, I believe. Nope, barely missed. TP2 right here, 25.55. 25.55. 55. And let's see. Don't do that. 24. 9.55. 3. 24. 57. All right. Now we just gotta wait. Okay, I'm gonna adjust TP1 to 25.90. Right, now we just gotta sit around and wait and see what happens. Hopefully we're right. Looking ass. I like this little wick up. I don't like this build up right here though. So we're just gonna see. Risk is 63 pips. Total risk is 63. Just need one big bearish engulfing candle to just save the day. These rejections look good. Keeps on spiking up here, rejecting, rejecting, rejecting. That looks good. All we need is one good bearish closure. We got about 20 seconds left in this candle. If we can get a closure that's bearish, that would be nice. But it just wants to be gay. It's a lot of indecisions on both sides. Indecisions there, indecisions there. I have a strong feeling that we'll get the move we want to see. That is just gay. 1000% gay. And then we're about to close in a few seconds too, like that. It's very gay. Boom, baby. Close. Good bearish closure. And then we just get eaten right back up. That's so gay. Let's see if we can have some follow through. See if we can get some follow through. All right. I'm currently up $4,000, $5,000. I'm up $7,000, $8,000. TP1 smacked. Amazing. Amazing. TP smacked. TP1 hit. TP1 hit. Move stops to break even. Boom. All right, guys. I actually want to see this just go a little bit lower. Let's see. All right, so TP1 smacked for the community. Let's see if everybody made some money real quick while we're waiting and watching. This is just so annoying today. All right, well, I'm still in this trade right now. Dang, I was literally just up $7,000, almost $8,000. Now I'm down $8,000 fucking dollars. All right, guys, I'm up 10,000. I'm going to go ahead and take it. I added more positions just now. What, 13,000, 12,000. I'm just going to close this shit. I don't want to wait and watch it. I don't like the amount of indecisions that we're having today. So I went ahead and closed it. I stacked on some more positions up there. Too much indecision for me. We had a nice TP hit for the gang. Window capture. Just to show you guys this. Telegram. Here's a Telegram. Here's where I sent it. Stay ready. 10 minutes. Sell NAS. Here's the sale. There's me adjusting TPs. TP1 hit. TP1 hit. Stop losses to break even. Majority of our organization, our team, our community, TP1s. Some of them do swing, but regardless, told everyone to stop, break even. So on and so forth, right? So optimal day, we didn't have a huge follow through the way we wanted to have, but at the end of the day, we did make some money, and that's all that really matters. I am up 28,000 for the week, which is freaking amazing, boys and girls. So we're up $28,982 for the week. Today we took all these sells, as you guys can see. This is my live account, right there. This is my live account. In regards to it, that is that. Really quick, I'll show you this too, just so you don't think I'm capping. I'm gonna cover my email because I don't want you weirdos having my email, but this is my TradeStar account. No cap in the wrap. We just cracked them for 28,000 this week. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. It's good that we got out when we did because NAS went all the way back up. But trading is more than just looking at the charts. It's also having intuition. It's about knowing when to get out. It's about having a gut feeling. It's about developing a high market IQ. Right? So what's the beautiful thing about me trading over 10 years now is I have a high market IQ. Same way NBA players have high basketball IQs, you need to develop a high market IQ. And that comes with times, that comes with, putting up the shots in the gym, that comes with a lot of different things. I may or may not try to get another stab at NAS today once it kind of starts moving and settling. Usually the volume on NAS moves pretty aggressively and we could tell the direction pretty quickly, right? But today volume was trash. There was really no movement. We haven't broken the overall range that we're in today. Nothing has really happened. If we go back to TradingView, usually when we're using our strategy and we're trading, once that time frame comes, example, here was yesterday, there was our cutoff time right there. There was the cutoff time. There was a huge amount of volume, and after the break of structure right here, as you guys can see, there's a huge influx of volume. Market went straight to TP and then so on and so forth, right? A lot of volume. Let's go back to another day that we traded. Same thing on this day. We broke structure. We had huge volume coming into the market. I don't know if we posted this one yet. This might be the last YouTube video we posted or the previous one before that. But we had a good movement into the market. We caught 200 plus pips. TP'd somewhere right here. Full TP'd somewhere right here, but 200 plus pips. It was a great move. The day before that, setup, same thing. I actually had entered on the sweep, but by the time I sent the signal out, it was somewhere right here. I just put it at the break of structure, but another great trade, went all the way to TP, 280 points, right? So just in regards to it, the thing about this specific strategy and this model is that usually off of market open, we're going to see a lot of momentum in one direction. What can we see today in today's price is came through TP1 at 25.90, so like right here in this range, came damn near instant once and then came back twice, but there's no volume today. The market is just sideways, right? It's not doing anything. Usually when we're trading, we want to see a big breakout in one direction and then trade that direction, but we didn't see that today. Usually we see it much faster. If you guys trade NAS, you know the perspective of what I'm talking about. You know that the behavior of NAS is to move pretty aggressively and move pretty fast in a short amount of time, right? So usually NAS has those big moves. So since today we didn't necessarily see those big moves, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, we still able to cash out. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I had one terrible position that I put down here, and I had one great position that was up here. So when price spiked up again, I started stacking on these candles. I stacked a bunch of positions on these candles, and that one little move was able to cash me out. This move to the downside here, let me zoom in just so you can see it. I started stacking positions on this bullish candle here, and that bullish candle paid me out because it came right back down to this area. So just that move alone saved the day for me. But at the end of the day, once again, trading is not just about trades getting to your overall TP. It's about how you manage the positions. It's about how you sit in those positions, and not just that, but it's just about, living to trade another day. And today we definitely cracked them. Wasn't the best setup. Sucks that I did this first live today, but regardless of how it went, I'm going to post it. I mean, we still made money. My entire group chat just still made money. I'm done for the day. So what can I say? Still blessed. But man, I really wanted to trade to just follow through just because somebody had some shitty comments to say, and it is what it is. Regardless, appreciate y'all watching. Hopefully you got some insight from this, but regardless of that, take care, guys. Yo guys, I just came back on the chart. Not back on the chart, but I just came back on the video just to talk to y'all real quick and just add a little bit extra onto this because, obviously we were trading live. So mind you, and I took another trade on NAS when we broke right here, TP'd here, which was the original idea, original concept target. But that's not relevant because I wasn't recording. But, to just put into perspective, obviously we were selling up in here. We TP'd around here. We got out of the market. Price went up, put in this new high, pulled back, put in another new high. Structure broke there. We sold from here. Well, not we, but me. Sold here to there. But point being is regardless of the fact, oh my God, this thing is still going. Regardless of the fact of what we were looking at earlier, my perspective of the market is sometimes it's not always going to be a 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time trade. Sometimes you do got to sit here for a long time and, sit, wait, watch, right? And my perspective, after I still made damn near $30,000 for the week, right? But my perspective is that for me personally, I don't like doing the live trading thing because I don't want to sit here and talk. Even in my Telegram or Discord or whatever group chats you want to say, we send signals. I don't do Zooms, and it's not because I'm not good at doing Zooms. It's just that I'm not gonna sit here all day while this chart is gonna go and play out the way it's gonna play out, right? At the end of the day, here's the perspective that you need to have on trading. You don't trade to sit here and be in front of the charts all day. You trade so you can have unlimited time freedom to do what you want to do, spend time with who you want to spend time with, enjoy time with your family, enjoy time with your friends, enjoy time doing things that actually bring you happiness. Trading is great, it's amazing, whatever, but I've been trading for 10 years. Trading isn't the thing that makes me happy or brings me happiness or whatever. Is it exciting winning a trade? Yes. Is it exciting being a profitable trader? Yes. Is it great? Does it give you a certain type of lifestyle? 100%. I don't want to sit here all fucking day talking. I don't know what the hell to even talk about for X amount of time, right? Maybe one day we'll do live trading, but for me, I don't think live trading fits with my lifestyle. I'm actually lit in real life. I actually have a real life. I actually do some of the craziest things off camera that make me love my life. So my thing with trading was never to quit my full-time job and go full-time trading. It was to quit my full-time job and make enough trading to where I could live my full-time life. It's funny because my shorty always talks about, oh, you're unemployed, you're this, you're that, XYZ. I would not trade this for anything in the world. And perspective wise, just to bring it full circle, live trading is great for the people that can sit there and just yap. I follow some of these traders. I watch some of these guys. I don't know off the top of my head. There's some white kid that I like to watch sometimes. He's just funny, but I see him on TikTok. But some people can sit there for 2-3 hours and just keep talking in front of the Zoom or in front of the chat or whatever. But I don't got it in me, family. But with that being said, regardless though, it is nice to see that the directional bias was correct, even though our original setup did not partake. The whole concept and the idea of the setups that we like to take is, during the session, the market makes its moves. There's a high of the day, there's a low of a day. And, the overall bias is if we can sweep one direction, whether it's the high, or if we can sweep one direction, whether it's the low, and then we get a break of structure following that, whether it's in here or it's external, whatever, trading away from that up to that zone, or in our case today, price did something like this before it broke structure. Once you have a break of structure, trading to the other side of that specific zone is all we're really doing. right? So, you know, pretty much exactly what happened here is exactly what happened. You know, there was the low, there was the high, here was the break of structure. We sold to there, and you know, even though it kept going, and this was another 130 pips, this thing absolutely went crazy for 680 pips from that break of structure, right? You know, for me, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't catch all of this. I only caught this, but hey, I'm still happy catching this because I followed my rules. You know, at the end of the day, if you're a disciplined trader, that's all that really matters.